The last game of the 11th round of FIDE candidates tournament is over, and we have Wang Hao and Kirill Alekseenko here with us. I had a feeling that you didn't want to finish this game. Was it right?
I wanted to finish, but somehow I thought I had some slight chances. But okay, it was not serious at all.
Я считала, что у меня есть шанс в конце, но они были несерьезны.
Yeah. Kirill, what about you? How did you estimate it at the end?
I was surprised with the opening. I didn't expect this.
Я не ожидал этого выбора в дебюте.
You mean G5 variation?
Yes, this line.
Вариант G5.
This line has been popular since 2019, huh?
Этот вариант популярен с 2019 года.
And I think I had some games on Chess.com and probably they in the base.
Actually, this G5 is also interesting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, played some game also.
I also did remove.
No, but G5 I thought that it's slightly dubious. So
Еще D5
let's do
интересно.
this D6 first. Maybe D2, G5. Okay, because Kirill, you took play
I had
H4.
some games of H4,
It's
G4.
actually a very dangerous line for black, I think, but I prepared
Rook J.
something
J.
which I consider that should be fun for black. Okay, here. So knight F1 was actually that was played by in a rapid game by Anand against Karana, and this here knight E3, knight E3, F3. I think Karana he played F5. Huh? I remember that.
Я думаю, что ранее Корона играла здесь F5.
And finally white won. I remember that this is also playable, but it's
Knight F5 is more
Это тоже
solid.
игровая позиция.
it's difficult to control after this. So knight A5 is probably a novelty, but
Looks very logical.
yeah, I think it's very
Это очень
logical.
логично.
Take, and bishop C7, E4, and it's important to play H5 now.
And Queen D6 is also
Yes,
very
because after knight E3 and Queen D6 is the
yeah.
idea. But this is actually, I remember, with some first line, and it's a draw.
Rook F5, Rook D8. Yeah.
Takes and long castle.
But can you play Rook D8 in this match?
No, I think Rook D8 and white is slightly better. I probably you go this.
Здесь у белых чуть лучше.
And I have some slight problems. I remember that because if you go Queen B6, right? I mean, white plays King F1,
King F1, yeah.
and you have to change this AB. If you take on D3, white has King E2
Rook
and
E7.
the pawn is hanging. So no, but I think this long castle is a very nice one. Remember that everything is a
Насколько помню,
draw,
это хороший
but
ход.
still this is something very, very strange because white can take on this.
Okay.
And there's a Queen B6 check. You have to play King H1.
But it's a little bit dangerous.
It's very dangerous if you
Это очень
don't know
опасно.
what is going on. For example, if white plays King F1, F5, and black wins.
Oh, really?
Yes, this is my analysis.
Это мой анализ.
Wow.
No, but actually this is King H2, King H1, and remember somehow it's a draw. But
Я помню, что это ничья.
actually during the game I already forgot how to do
Но во время
this.
партии я уже не
After
помнила,
King
как
H1,
дальше
but I
играть.
thought that there must be some way because it's
But it's
just
too dangerous to play without
Yeah.
any preparation before it.
yes. Now also this Rook F7 is not possible. Probably it's a bad move because white
Вероятно, это
player
плохой
has
ход.
Queen B6, King H1, and then here Rook D F8. And only white is in some trouble, I think. Because you
Yeah,
cannot
Rook D7,
take
Queen
this
F6.
King F6 and
Yeah.
it's not very nice.
So, Kirill, you felt some danger here, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you didn't
definitely.
go there.
Кирилл, ты чувствовал, что это опасная
No,
позиция?
okay, Queen B3, I remember this also analyzed, and which is completely equal position. Short castle, Queen C2, Here, if I play bishop e6, remember there's something not very easy. Knight f5. If I take it, rook takes.
Rook d8.
Rook d8.
Bishop e3.
Bishop e3. Queen takes on d3.
It looks slightly better for white.
Looks slightly better for you. I agree because
King
well,
f2.
after
Но белых
king
чуть
f2,
лучше.
No, the problem is that
The thing is after h4, king e2, you
king
don't have...
e2 and my rook cannot retreat
Yes.
to d6.
И мое ладья не может пойти на d6.
So it's a bit of dubious for black, I think. Okay, maybe it's still not very serious, but white would go for this.
Quite unpleasant.
Yes. So b6 firstly. I'm waiting for this knight f5, but I still think
Я
that
ждал конь f5.
this is probably the best idea for white, and which is probably a draw. Huh?
Yeah,
And then if
I was trying to
I think
gain something more.
Yes, and I think after that only black would play for something. Here black has rook d6, and I think it's a draw already.
Это должна быть ничья.
What is the difference between the
No,
previous
Yeah, the
because-
thing is
position?
the pawn is
On b6,
and
without
we don't
pawn
have
b6.
bishop c6.
Разница в том, что
c5.
пешка стоит на
Окей.
b6, нет хода слон c5.
Okay, then b6. No, king b6. Bishop d2. I didn't really understand this move, but
I
which
just
is
wanted to play rook d1 and
yes, I think this then it's very complicated. After this knight e5, here I played bishop c8, planning to go for i5.
I think we have...
You want to play?
No.
No
We
need-
graded
Ah,
a line.
sorry. Sorry. Okay.
This game was also a bit analyzed by Fabiano Caruana today in Yan. Maybe there are some variations here. Fabiano was a bit confused. He couldn't understand how to estimate it. And
You remember computer gives zeros.
Компьютер здесь дает нули.
Could I play
Wow.
c5 in this position?
I think you can, but if I just exchange the queens,
I thought I could play knight e7 and knight c8.
Я смогу пойти конь e7 и
Okay,
конь
let's
c8
play
после
this
размена
one.
ферзей.
Queen
Let's
c5,
try.
queen c5, this.
knight e7,
King
king
h7.
f7, knight c8, rook d3, huh?
Yeah, rook d3, bishop c3,
Take, rook
and
f7.
king g6.
It looks like
Yeah, I wasn't sure that.
a draw.
Yes, still zeros.
Все еще ничья.
Because I'm going to play rook e3.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
the pawn.
Unfortunately, this is a big threat.
how your preparation looked so deep. I mean, what do you think? Actually, how long time you spent on it?
Ваша
Yesterday.
подготовка выглядит очень глубокой. Как много времени вы потратили на это?
Plan. I prepared this in home.
Even when you were still in China?
Yes. Okay, I cannot prepare that much during the tournament.
Я не смогу
Yes,
подготовить так
my
много.
energy will be completely consumed.
Во время турнира я заготовила это еще дома.
And
Yes.
after,
No,
I think rook e1 is strange move.
yes, I
Я
think.
думаю, что ладья
Play
e1 это
immediately.
странный
Yeah.
ход.
Probably bishop b. I also was considering
But,
bishop b4 and bishop e1 somewhere.
Yes, you could do for this, but I just play. I think I will play
Yeah,
the same.
still c5 f5.
Same, but you don't have to play like what you had. Huh?
Yeah. So,
No, but I think during the game you had something slightly dubious, but it's still equal, I think. Because of bishop e6, I think that you just take on f8 and knight e3, and didn't see anything happens for black. Okay,
Yeah,
fine. Rook
it
d8,
was, it was
rook,
much better.
Rook d1.
I didn't have to struggle.
I think
queen
queen
d2.
d2 was kind of strange. You probably missed the queen g6.
Queen g6.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, not
Oh,
a fight. And
but after this, I think it's still something close to a draw.
yeah,
Because now you also can play something like queen e3, queen e4, and I wasn't so sure. Maybe after that I can play something in the end game. I'm not so sure.
I think
I wanted to provoke first
Yes,
the
I
rook
think
d5.
no.
I
Queen d1 was a good move, I think.
I wanted to provoke a5, then play something like queen b3, queen e6, and a4.
Yes,
to-
I thought you play like that, and I wouldn't have good chances to improve my position.
now that you mentioned also computer, at one point it says that maybe rook d5 was a little bit too fast. Maybe b5 was another option.
Yes, but
did you consider
I
it?
considered it, but it's probably not very much. White goes queen b3.
And like before.
Before bishop d2. Okay, maybe I could go for this. I'm not so sure. Okay, the position is kind of sharp. Bishop d2, maybe I can play e4. I don't know. It looks strange.
But we're already in some time pressure.
Yes,
Также было мало
I
времени уже.
didn't really like this. But actually, maybe this is better.
Yeah,
It's
because
hard to understand what is a big difference.
No,
Let's say,
the
but
difference is, I think, is about some calculation, some tactics. I don't know.
Здесь много
Okay,
расчета и много
because I
тактики.
think after king e7, this position is already equal. And
Это очень
shouldn't
равная
they
позиция.
draw sooner than later. But yes, and I played after the time control, and I decided to take the pawn, and I was hoping he will take on e5, and I would have
Yeah,
some
cool.
slight chances. Okay, this
queen
and
c2 and queen g6.
Queen g6. I think that it's still a draw.
Yeah, it should be.
Should be a draw.
Yeah,
but
должна
Queen
быть
b6
ничья.
is much easier.
yes. No,
Но ферзь b6 это намного
because
проще.
after that I couldn't improve my position with the extra pawn. Maybe e4, but you
If
just
I
go.
have queen b3, maybe.
I think anything.
Yeah, I mean,
King b3 is possible.
I also thought I could
Yeah.
make.
Okay, I
move
decided
with-
for. But I didn't understand why did you think that much? Because that was very obvious.
I mean, I had many different options and I couldn't choose
No,
one.
because there's only the problem that if you go, okay, it's not very serious even. King f1, no, not nothing serious.
you wanted to finish the game quicker. Or what?
No, it's just nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Вопросы? Есть ли вопросы? So, I mean, how do you estimate your chances now in this situation? And was it like all-in game today?
Как вы оцениваете
Вот
свои шансы после этой
chances for
партии?
what?
I mean, okay, for fighting for something. I mean, for the third place, for the second place.
Okay, I just want to, not to make too many mistakes.
Я просто хочу не сделать слишком много ошибок в партиях.
Now I have some health problem. I think that I should try to save myself.
Okay, Kirill, what about you? What are you playing for now?
Okay, I mean, my motto is quite same. I'm also trying not to make so many bad moves.
Я тоже стараюсь просто не делать слишком много плохих ходов.
Trying to play at least a couple good games.
Постараюсь сыграть пару хороших партий.
Is it any recipe how not to make, let's say, too many mistakes? Because
Есть ли
this
какой-то
is
рецепт, как сделать не
actually
слишком много
so
ошибок?
difficult
Потому что это очень сложно
for any player.
для всех игроков.
Okay, I don't know.
Я не знаю.
Okay. Probably, I mean, players also are very tired. Thank you so much for coming here, sharing your thoughts, and all the best in the next rounds.
Thank you.